What's good, everybody? It's your girl KAE'Allure, just dropping in with a quick message. We still have the 100 sub giveaway ongoing, so make sure you guys comment some kissing emojis under any season 2 episode. And if you want some extra entries, you can comment what's your favorite episode so far. I will be picking a winner August 31st. Like I said, I gave you guys some extra time to win one shirt and one mug from the K-Kiss and Booth merch. So if you haven't tapped in, go ahead and tap on in and back to the show. What's good, everybody? It's your girl KAE'Allure back again for another juicy episode on the booth. And like always, we are not alone. We have a very special guest in the building. Go ahead and let my viewers know who you are.
Okay. My name Flamez, you know what I'm saying? And I got a brand called Wild Pro. It stands for Young Fashion Professional. I'm just out here in the A going crazy with it.
I love it. So please let me know and let my viewers also know what inspired you to actually start your brand, as well as the fact that you do it handmade, like you actually sew it yourself. Give us some background about that and what inspired you to get into that.
Okay, so what made me start is really just being in the fashion lane, and I used to dance in high school, so fashion and dancing, they go hand in hand. So I always wanted to be the flyest and the freshest, what I'm saying, out of who I was around and what I was doing. So it all tied in, and then I just went deep into it. So
I love that. I like that. And I wanted you to give just a little bit of background. How did you learn how to sew? Who taught you how to sew? Because you go crazy with the pants, the shirts, and of course we got some merch today, your hats.
Yeah. So what really, I'm more of a hands-on person. So it's like trial and error with me. Like, it's just an idea just sparked, I wanted to sew. Mm-hmm. And then I just went and got a sewing machine and went crazy. It had little DVDs and YouTube. So
YouTube was your best friend.
Yeah, my teachers for sure.
I like that. So you said that you danced. How was that? Like, what type of dancing, or was that what you were actually known for first?
Yeah. That's what I was known for first. So back in Chicago, what I'm saying, we had a popular dance called bopping and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I took it to the next level and put the whole high school on it, and it was this was 10 years ago. But they had 3,000 students in the school, so everybody used to dance and turn up.
So you started a movement, basically.
Yeah.
I like
that.
And that
shit went viral, and it reaching millions of views and stuff. So
okay,
I was rocking with it.
That's interesting. Very, very interesting. So just a little dive deep. With your brand, who have you had the pleasure of collabing with so far? Because I do see that you also style as well too.
Yeah.
So with your styling, who have you had the chance to collab with so far?
So I really ain't do no collab with other brands, but as far as making moves and people spotting who got it, got the drop. So damn near everybody.
But who is your favorite?
It was a lot of celebrities, Gunna got some drip, you know what I'm saying? Young Thug got some pieces. So
that's dope.
I met up with them. Travis Scott got some before.
Fire.
Lil Baby. I got Bow Wow, T.I. The list
it just goes on and on. That's fire. What would you say to somebody that's aspiring to do something like you and kind of hop into that lane and, want to set their prices? What would you say to somebody that is afraid to set their price for their brand?
I mean, you got to stand on your price, you know what I'm saying, know your worth, know what you got to do. You got to position everything, you know what I'm saying? So I would like to give it off. It depends on what type of lane you're trying to focus in. So if you're trying to go the real luxury high-end route, then it's going to take you time to really build, the brand and content and get everything prepared to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's your goals, you know what I'm saying, how serious you want it to be. If you want to just play around and, freestyle and test stuff out, then you can start low, build it up. But, yeah.
What you would say to somebody, you would be just stand on your worth. It's up to you what you feel like your brand is, but stand on it.
Price is made up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Everything, somebody else, a person thought about what this worth, and you gonna pay it. So,
of course.
You know what I'm saying? It's definitely, price is made up. You put the price, you put the stamp, just don't, you know what I'm saying, make it like where it's like crazy, but you know, you do what you want to do.
You do what you want to do.
Yeah. And then fashion is crazy anyway. Like a lot of designers and high end brands, they charge out the gate, so it's really like no rules.
Facts. How do you stay consistent, since fashion is that type of game that it's always changing and it's always having something new or something crazy? How do you stay consistent and true to your brand throughout all of that?
Okay. So how I stay consistent is like just like going through everyday experiences, you know what I'm saying? Social media keep you up to date. You know, sometimes get inspired from other brands and just being around in the atmosphere of the A, incorporating some stuff that I have from Chicago to the A. There's a lot of little, you know, inspirations, just, you know, being in the field and not being focused on other things as well, like other opportunities that come your way, just being focused on the brand and the clothing, and then it unlock new ideas. So, and then, you know, God, he gonna
always get you right.
He gonna hit you on the head with that idea. So
I love that. So I have another question. If you could work with somebody, I know that you said that you did have a long list of celebrities that you worked with, but if there's somebody right now today that you would want to, that you haven't come across on your list, who would that person be?
I gotta say, like Future.
Okay.
Yeah,
I could definitely see him rocking that.
In one of these hats.
I most definitely can. And so you guys can see, because I want y'all to see, you know, we support our Black businesses up in here.
Right.
This is fire. It has
that.
like the little fur. I'm going to describe it to y'all if y'all can't see, but it has like a little fur effect to it. And this is hand stitched in.
That's embroidered.
Embroidered. Oh, see, he's teaching me some things, y'all. And it says, leave your feelings at home. Definitely got the YF Pro on the side. So make sure you guys follow him on his Instagram. Like I said, his name and his Instagram will be right here so that you guys can tap in to see the rest of his dope work, because it's not just hats, y'all. He has it all.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, we're
he
going
has
out
it
with a
all.
bang with it.
I don't want to mess up the display. Let me see.
You got it.
All right. Bet. Just
Show
make sure we got you right.
Show the red on.
Yeah, no, I like it. I really do like it. So just to dive back a little bit, you did say that you're from Chicago. So if you don't mind, just giving us a little spill of how Chicago was and your transition from Chicago to Atlanta.
Okay. So Chicago, it was, you know what I'm saying, it's that, you know what I'm saying, like it's a lot of, you know, parties and kickbacks still going on, people enjoying themselves, and then it's like it's the rowdy side too, so it's like you could be in both, you know what I'm saying. I always was like, people know that I was on this, so it's like I had that respect to where it was like, I know people in this lane, they know me in this lane, they rock with me, but it ain't going that far, you know what I'm saying, to where it's like, but lost some people, you know what I'm saying, and some of the homies, you know what I'm saying, so free my boy Leon, man, he up in there.
Free you.
But yeah, Chicago lit though. It's definitely, you know what I'm saying, a scene and something crazy. Like it changed over time though. I can't say that. Like it changed. And it just, you know, it's lit though. It's lit. The food on point.
The food on point.
Yeah,
Let me tell you something. I like Chicago's food. I like you guys' loaded fries. Like the way y'all make loaded fries, that'd be good. And y'all not ice water. What is it called? Like the icy.
Oh, the icy stuff.
Yeah.
The Italian ice.
Italian ice.
Okay,
Oh, y'all make the best Italian ice. And y'all got some good pizza too.
Yeah, the pizza on point. That's my favorite go to, the pizza. And you know, you got the jerk chicken tacos.
Oh, I ain't had them.
You got everything out there, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I get you right.
Yeah, you gotta let me know. You gotta put me on to some things. I like trying new foods. I'm a foodie.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to eat. Yeah. But on another note, what has been one of your setbacks so far? Because we all talk about our wins, but we rarely talk about our setbacks. If there's somebody that's out there that's looking to pursue the career that you have, what is one of the setbacks and how did you overcome that?
Yeah, it's a lot of setbacks. I could say like being focused on other things at different times. Definitely taking like a lot of breaks for like certain period of time. I just tell somebody just go, Just
Right.
keep.
Because it do be hard. I'm not going to
Yeah.
lie to you. Because even
be
with my
hard,
podcast, I be taking breaks. And sometimes I'm motivated. Or sometimes I just have so much going on that it does be a lot. So, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, them breaks, I feel like that's what you need to, like, watch out for because everybody doing it. So it's like when you take that break, you really
You
like,
might miss out on your opportunity.
You resetting your time to blow, like your time for people to see you because everybody fighting for this attention. So it's crazy.
No, seriously, I definitely agree with that because when I tell you I be unmotivated sometimes and it be
Like
hard.
that.
And then within those setbacks, I know there's so much stuff that I could get out or like I said, I be so busy. I be caught up with so much stuff that it just be all over the place. So I think that is true. You know, just keep pushing. Don't be complacent.
Facts.
I like that. Interesting. Well, you are on the booth. So I do ask little spicy questions on the booth just to get to know my guest a little bit better. But your spicy is not gonna be too spicy. We gonna set the level to mild. We're gonna chill. We're gonna put it on mild.
Give me a hot pepper. Give me some hot sauce.
Some hot sauce.
Go crazy.
What's your opinion on? Since you said hot sauce, let's get him some with some hot sauce.
Mild sauce, Chicago.
What's your opinion on social media's outlook of dating these days? Because social media plays a big role and they set up the blueprint of what a relationship should be. What do you feel about that? Do you feel like social media is fake? Do you feel like social media, it has some truth to it?
Social media it depends on who you listening to.
Okay.
Like the TV, you know what I'm saying? It depends on who you listening to. And I say you can't take everything 100%. Like you gotta go off what your situation looking like too.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And grow into that if that's the path that you want. But I just say it just go down to what you want, what you stand for, and your goals, because you the one living your life. So who you want to be influenced by is going to play a part.
Facts.
So right now, I say I don't agree on a lot of the stuff that's going on, but I know what type of time I'm on, and that ain't going to fit my equation. So
facts. So what type of timing are you on? We like to know on the booth. I said I ain't gonna go too spicy, but we can dive in. What type of timing are you on?
Well, I'm really just, you know what I'm saying, I'm focused on, what I got in front of me. And then, I'm chasing that financial freedom. So, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to be stuck you don't
want to be caught up. No, trust me, I know. Sometimes when you chasing your dream, you don't have time for the extracurriculars. And not saying that it's not something that you don't want, but sometimes the extracurriculars can turn into your distractions from your goals.
Right.
So, no, I definitely agree.
I just moved out here. Well, it's close to like 3 years.
Okay.
2.5. So.
And how Atlanta treating you? Because I seen you had a pop-up shop a couple of weeks ago. How did that go?
Yeah. Oh, it's great. It's great. I'm always throwing myself in the mix with all the events. And we just hitting the ground running. The team, we just hitting the ground running. So
I like that.
Yeah.
I like the motivation. I like the grind. And I like how you're shaping the community even though you're not from here. And that's one thing that I'm big on with the booth. Just inspiring other people out there to follow their dreams and actually hear experiences from people like you. Because not only do you do clothing, by the way, he does photography. You do a couple of things. Go ahead and let them know what you do, Don't, come on.
I'm the humble, you know what I'm saying? I just be letting it go. But, I do the videos and I tie everything in. So the videos, I know how to dance, and then the fashion. And that's pretty much, when I was in high school, I was just trying everything. So I just figured out what was working, what was sticking, what I could make, money on, so I won't have to depend on other things. And then it just guided me in that direction. So, yeah.
I like that. Hold on, y'all. It's giving me chills because I like to see, us win. And I feel like we are the only people that are standing in our ways. We are our only setbacks. As long as you have a dream, Go for it. And I like the fact that from a young age, you were able to see, like, look, this trial and error. Because a lot of people, they wait till they get, and I don't know how old you are, but they wait.
How do you think I am?
I think you like 28.
28.
29.
27.
27?
Yeah.
Okay. So, y'all, I'm right there.
Yeah, you right there.
You right there. But they wait to our age to,
Yeah, that's true.
figure out what to trial and error, what to do. So
That's
I feel
one thing I could say. Like, I'm glad I did like try what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, like pulling it off too, like doing all that. Grades was slipping.
Mm-hmm.
Mom in the ear, that I ain't care. I just was.
You knew what your purpose was.
Yeah, I just knew what it was, and everything I was able to do, I was able to monetize YouTube, like all of that. So it was already. I was figuring it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I know I had asked earlier to give some advice, but is there anything else that you would like to tell somebody that's out there? Because it's hard. I don't know. Do you have a team behind you, or do you do all your marketing and all your stuff by yourself? Are you a one-man show?
Nah. I was for a real long. Like in Chicago, it really was that. Cause it'd be hard. It's hard to entrepreneur. You gotta trust people and all
yes.
that. So
Oh, trust me, I know.
I had help along the way.
Mm-hmm.
But in Chicago, it was mainly like me and then like some help would come through. But it wasn't no like set. It's there.
Right.
But shout out my cousin De Niro too. He live out here too.
Okay. Shout out to you.
He when he came out here too. So it was like it helped me. You know what I'm saying? Because he was already out here. Then my other cousin, he came out here. So it was already a set foundation, and we always used to travel and like sell the merch.
Mm-hmm.
So like out the truck. So I always used to sell out when I come back to Chicago. And then when I get down here, I'll have like 100 hats.
Mm-hmm.
We just going crazy. Next thing you know, like T.I. supporting Black Youngster, like all them supporting us. And I'm like, I thought to myself like, cause it'll be like months. Like I come out here a weekend, then next thing you know, a few months I come back, and I'm like, I can't look up and be like, I should have went to Atlanta
today. Yeah.
Like this would be a year and I'm still in Chicago. Like I couldn't look up and be like, man, I should have went out to Atlanta. So I just took that move and just straight jumped out the gate. And then one of my homies, he was out here from Chicago too. He was living out here, and I was like, I ran into him. Like he had hit me up, like I'm out here.
Mm-hmm.
So he literally was helping for like a whole year. So it was just like I had built a team, like a base, soon as I really touched down, and then God was just putting people right there, to, get it to that level. And then we started recruiting and stuff like that. So I had a good team. Like stuff happened though, you know what I'm saying? Had a team like good, like 5, you know what I'm saying? And then things just started. Everybody started, evolving. But definitely a lot of experiences and a lot of stuff that we was dealing with. Now I'm on the verge of like building stuff back up. But yeah, I got a team though.
I love that. One thing I will, just sitting here talking to you right now, I want to give you your props because your hustle, your grind, it's real.
Appreciate that.
And it's very rare to come by. Like, you don't see a lot of people out here. A lot of people, they wait for it to be handed to them. And I like how, you really went in and took that opportunity for yourself, and you making something big. Not a lot of people can say that they worked with some of the celebrity clients that you did. Not a lot of people would say, like, they were able to push through and open the doors that you've opened. So I like what you're doing for yourself. That. I like what you're doing for the community. And I respect it 100%.
Appreciate that.
No, of
course.
Like,
give it the flowers.
Gotta give you your flowers, because I feel like a lot of people don't get it a lot. Like, everybody's on the go. Everybody's looking for the next trend, the next wave. That, or we're so busy as the entrepreneurs and the people that are building the brand that we don't really sit back to tell ourselves like, hey, like, we really come this far. Like, you really did all of this, because we're so in the moment of, okay, what we got to do next to keep it consistent. What we got,
Now I'm going back. That's how it really was. Like, we just like keeping it going. Like, but you know what I'm saying, we reflecting, like, grateful. You know what I'm saying, that it panned out like this.
I am too, cause look, you came on my booth and
You
you showing the love, you spreading the
you
love.
snapping over here. You got that whole setup. You going crazy. Like,
Thank you. Oh, and you know I'm getting one of these hats before I leave, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
you. I
Okay.
got
Okay.
you. I
Okay.
got you.
Yeah.
Like, I was even I do a lot of like studying and entrepreneur stuff because I'm creative. So like when I came in the game, it really like hit me like the business side because I'm focused on making a hat. But that time is taken away from marketing or finance or other things in leadership, whatever in business. So that whole thing is like a spiral though. But congrats on you too, because you said you was, you know what I'm saying, you doing the podcast and you started for so long. Like I had read something. Yeah, this go back to what I was saying. I got
No,
the spiral,
you good.
but
Go ahead.
I had listened to read something where it was like either one or probably like 1 to 10% of podcasts like don't even last for like 20 episodes. And when I heard you say that, like I'm like, yeah, you snapping, like you gonna break through there.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for a minute. Yeah, I've been trying. Like, I'm a one-woman show, and right now, I would love a team. I would love a co-host. I would love a lot of things right about now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's gonna get like that. It's gonna
And
get like that.
I feel like, it is. But what I'm doing, the main thing, I don't care how many views. I don't care how many likes. I just keep pushing it. Yeah, that's really what it is. And I know people are gonna come if they want to come. If they want to support, they're gonna support. So
they're gonna do it for sure.
we praying.
We go get this marketer. You know what I'm saying?
But no, I appreciate you.
Share it out. So.
And also too, I want to actually work with you too. So off camera, we're gonna have to speak because I definitely want to collab with you. And I feel like also too, I could learn a couple of things from you as well, just based off of what you've been doing and how you've been really holding it down for real.
I got you. You know what I'm saying? That's what mostly I'm probably gonna get to. Like once I really like get to the level that I need, then I'm gonna just start like throwing the game. Cause I used to really
love it.
I really used to be like all the homies in Chicago, like everybody I'm around. I used to be really giving out game, but it's like some people debate and argue and this and that. So it's like I kind of just like let me just prove it through the work ethic.
Most definitely, because sometimes you just gotta show it. Sometimes,
yeah.
A lot of people, they're not believing in the vision, and then you have some people, like I said, they just want the things handed to them. And also too, everything's trial and error basically, and I think that's been your message this whole time. But everything is trial and error. You're not gonna know what works for you until you get out there and actually figure it out.
Yep, you get out there and then you get around the people who know more than you. That way you don't have to take their L's. They
Facts.
You walk over their L's because they gave you the game.
So, are you saying we're gonna get a future class? Like, I feel like Atlanta would love that in the future.
Yeah.
We get an exclusive.
When I get it together though, when I get everything set in stone, I'm gonna definitely, do the courses and give out the game. And
I would love it. I'll be a student.
Shit.
I'm signing up. Y'all better sign up too.
Yeah, I know that right. Gonna go crazy.
So also too, what else has been like a goal of yours other than the photography and the fashion? Because I know you did trial and error, so there has to be something else. You're creative. There's something else that you do.
Yeah.
What else you do?
I mean, I kind of like kept like those cores. Like I didn't really. Like, I did sports, but I was like, my thing is, it's like, if I'm going to do something, then I know what the focus and what's going to be required to really achieve that goal, because I ain't just trying to do stuff just to do it. I'm trying to do it and, like, be financial free, be great, be able to, what I'm saying, take care of the fam, be able to really enjoy life, because I set that up for myself. So
Facts.
It's just certain things, like, I was trying out, like, sports and things like that, and if it wasn't really, like, if I wasn't getting that, like, satisfaction or, like, this what I really want, then I was kind of, cutting it short, or I play with it here and there, but I wasn't letting it get that far. So, like, on the outside of things, like, I do like to, sit back and enjoy myself and, go to spots, but I'm really, like, introverted, so, like, the events and being out,
It
talking
be
to
too
people.
much for you sometimes.
Not, it'd be good because like that'd be what I need
For
you know what I'm
marketing
saying?
and stuff.
Like that's pretty much like my strong suit, like the merchant being around that type of environment or like be set up and on my mission. I tie that in with like the fun or like seeing Atlanta. So it'd be like, okay, I went out and did this event.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I could go in the crib and don't talk to nobody.
Right.
Like I'm straight. So it's like, that's really what it is though.
Like that. Because I'm an introvert and I don't know for other people, but personally speaking, that's one of my downfalls because I might seem so bubbly. So bubbly and all of that, but deep down, I like to be at home. I'm not gonna lie, and I think also too that's hurting me because I've been trying to, market myself, and now I have merch and stuff like that as well. So
Okay. Yeah, you ain't even say nothing about the merch.
I know.
Putting surprises on.
Got a little merch. I got a giveaway going on, actually. So probably by the time yours drops, I think my next episode, I'll be announcing my winner. So, yeah.
I'm gonna let them know.
Yeah, let them know. Because, we got some things popping. But I think that's kind of cool that you figure out a way to get out of your introvertness, but you still supporting yourself and your brand. Because, like I see a lot of people nowadays, they don't really take the time to separate the party from the work.
Yeah.
And some people put that, like having a good time, over your brand or something that you're trying to work on, when you can actually mush it all together.
Yeah, and that's what I did. So it was like, that's really how, like, I just, when I used to come out here, I just found the lane, and I'm like, okay, if nobody taking these opportunities and setting up over here, I'm going to do it. You know
I like
what I'm saying?
that.
And I'm going to have fun doing it, and I'm going to be with the guys, and we, you know what I'm saying, we going to have fun. So
I like that. That's dope. So is there any other advice that you would give to somebody out there that's listening, or that you influence that you don't even know that you're influencing?
I say, get you some mentors. It's gonna speed up some stuff. Mm-hmm. It's pretty, like, if you want this entrepreneurship lane, like, you really just gotta get focused and then get the skill set. So you gotta stack your skills together, and that way you become real big, to the point is where you could support your whole team up under you. Mm-hmm. So if you just focusing on one thing, like how I said, I was being creative, then you miss out on the opportunities that, like, would structure you up with, like, financing and credit and leadership, building a team. Like, if you just focus on you, then you only could go so far with you. You know what I'm saying? Like Jesus, he had a team. So if you want something big, you're gonna have to. And there's people who big who done did it by themselves, but it's like, if you big and you did it like that yourself, imagine how hard you can go if you duplicate yourself with a few other people.
Facts.
It's solid. So I just say, get the mentors and get, get the game, and be in emotion, be where you see yourself at. You know what I'm saying? Be where you see yourself at. So
I like that. That's some good advice. Now, I heard you talk about financial freedom, and you just talked about credit, and give us some tea, because it seems like you know some things.
I mean, I don't got the business credit. I ain't gonna lie. That's just after water. That's what I'm focusing on, though. So it's like, I'm gonna get around that. Now, the personal credit, though, like, I did build my stuff up. So I just my score was low. I was in my 20s, and I was like, I mean, like, the first time I even seen my score I was in the 20s. So I was like, shit, this is what I'm working with. Nobody taught me this, so I'm about to get myself out of this hole. So YouTube again. I'm downloading videos. I got videos on my phone. I'm studying, taking notes. Next thing you know, put the 7s up. So and then, you know what I'm saying, it helped me be able to transition out here better. And then just listening to people and being around. Like I remember one of my homies, he was like, "Man, bro, I put my whole embroidery machine on a credit card, and I'm like, damn, bro, I be grinding grinding hard as hell, and then dishing out, and I'm like, he just did this on the card. He younger than me, so I'm like,
how y'all get there?
Yeah, like but it just like you said, it just wasn't given. So it was like if I see this my situation, and I run from it, or I don't try to tackle it, then like I'm setting myself up for failure at the end. So
Facts.
I seen that what the score was, accepted what it was, and did
Grind.
some homework. So
I like that.
That's what it's gonna take.
I like that because a lot of people need to hear that. Like, credit is important. A lot of people think fashion bands and all that stuff is where it's at. No, that credit take you far with any and everything.
Yep. You leverage other people's money.
Mm-hmm.
That way you don't have to. But you got to know what you're doing with other people's money too.
Facts.
That's
because it ain't just about getting the money. Because if you don't know what you're doing with the money, then you stuck at square one.
Right. If you got a poor mindset and you know what I'm saying, you struggling with money, finance area, if you ain't on point, if you get this money and you ain't on point, it's gonna go to zero. So that's what you know what I'm saying. That's what people do when they don't know. So
that's respect. I really like that you came into my booth. You don't understand. Like getting to know you. You're a very dope individual, and I already know you going far because you're there. You already there, and you're young, just like me, and you out here making your ways. I love it. Hey, we all do, but just the fact that a lot of people can't say my brand is taking me far. Like a lot of people can't say that they were able to make certain lanes that you've made. So you got to respect the hustle at all times, and I definitely respect yours.
Appreciate that.
Yes.
Yours too.
Thank you. I appreciate
it. You know what I'm saying? It's in the game. It's, I think this this probably like my third podcast.
That's good.
So I gotta turn it up. I gotta turn it up with that too.
You gotta keep doing them though, because you do have a lot of wisdom up there. Introvert or not, you got a lot of wisdom that a lot of people can learn from, and you have most of the chips in your bag. I would say a lot of people they don't know where they're going or what they're doing, or they don't know what their end goal is. It's good that you know where you want to end at.
Yeah.
And like I tell people, like my personal thing, I think I had somebody ask me a question a couple of weeks ago. They was like, how much money would make you feel comfortable? And I said, do you mean right now or do you mean in general? And they was just like, in general. And I said, I can't answer it in general because I'm only looking at what's going to help me right now, because I don't know once I get to my next level how things is going to play out. So
it's a beast.
It is. It
is. It's a beast.
It most definitely is. But just having some wisdom, I like that. I like that you got a good head on your shoulders. I like that the brand is doing its thing. Again, y'all better cop some. His Instagram will definitely be below.
It didn't come out yet, so.
Oh, it didn't come out yet, but
all the dogs got it though so far. So.
Oh well.
The promo run is crazy.
I'm gonna be next.
Right. And leave your feelings at home. That's the summer right there. Like,
most definitely. Is there anything else that we have looking forward to, like the females, the males, other than the hats? Or right now you just pushing the hats for right now?
Yeah, I'm just pushing. This is really my main focus.
Okay.
I'm doing all these different things. So this really what's gonna push.
Well, I can't wait. I'm excited. And I'm gonna need to put in a custom order too, because I need a couple of things. You gotta get me right.
I got you.
Well, I appreciate you coming onto the booth today. If you can, go ahead and shout out your socials so everybody know where to find you.
For sure. So the Instagram is Flamez BT. You don't know what the BT stand for. You know what I'm saying? Kind of secretive, but that's a whole nother project. I just, added on. So Flamez, FLAMEZ.BT. And then that's my personal Instagram. And then you got YF Pro, which stands for Young Fashion Professional. YFPRO on all platforms, And then
make sure y'all tap in,
tap in for sure, because it's going up. It's going up.
It most definitely is. It most definitely is. And you already know it's your girl, KAE'Allure. You can follow me on all socials at KAE'Allure. We're now on Spotify. So if you do not like to watch us and you busy, you want to listen to some audio, tap in on Spotify. We definitely going up on there. And
Back with it.
yeah, go ahead. Let it go.
We at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big entrepreneur shit.
Trying it, man. We trying it out here.
We doing it.
And you doing it. I'm sorry.
Doing it too.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
It's gonna go far. You know what I'm saying?
Same with you. Most definitely.
Greatness.
And you got to come back too.
I got you.
You got to come back. We got to get an update. Yes, we definitely got to get an update.
Yep.
Yeah. And we are out.
Can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. We don't stutter till I die.